Join me today on Walk with History from Anchorage, Alaska. Hi, Jenn of Walk with History, historian and veteran. I'm here today at Anchorage, Alaska, but more importantly, I'm here in front of the Captain Cook statue, and this statue is here in downtown Anchorage to mark the location of where Captain Cook set anchor in 1778, naming this town Anchorage for the fact that he did that. Now in 1778, Captain Cook is here. He has two ships, the HMS Discovery, the HMS Resolution, and he's mapping the coastline here, looking for a northwest passage. So he sets anchor here and he sends his second in command, Barnett, out to scout the area where they come in contact with the first peoples here. Now, nothing terrible happens. They trade a little. They can't really communicate with each other, but the British claim this area for England. And realizing that there is no passageway, they pull anchor in a couple days and actually keep going. Now, it's from this location that Cook is going to make it to Hawaii and will be killed in February of 1779. He has a statue here for what he left to the people here. And he was the first English person, European descent, to discover the area. And because of that, this area is eventually claimed and then eventually will be sold to America. But it's interesting that Captain Cook is so remembered and revered here for what he did coming here, setting anchor, and marking this spot on a map. He's the first to actually draw the area and claim it. But you can see some beautiful mountains from here, and it is the most popular city, I mean, most people live here, in Alaska, with about 300,000 people. Controversy around the statue is Captain Cook never really set foot here in Anchorage. He sent his second in command out, Barnett, and Barnett met the indigenous people here. Barnett actually, with his crew, with his people, drew the first people that were here, that they found here. About 20 warriors, they met with about 20 warriors, and to show a sense of power and superiority, they killed one of their dogs. And when they did that, they kind of dropped their weapons, and he basically took the land for the British and planted the British flag here. It's just two events destined to change the history of the world took place in the first week of July 1776. Representatives of the United States of America and General Congress, of course we know, declared independence from Great Britain. That same week, Captain James Cook of the Royal Navy took command of two ships in Plymouth Harbor. He sailed forth with orders to chart the vast reaches of the Pacific Ocean to find a northwest passage from Europe to Asia. So that's 1776. He gets here in 1778. So on the first day of June, having sailed north along the American coast in search of the Northwest Passage, the ships Resolution and Discovery, commanded by Captain Cook, lay anchor in the bay below. So they laid anchor right out here in the water, kind of overlooking his statue. So this park is at the very edge of Anchorage, overlooking the water here. So if you want to come see it, it's standing here. And it's here for you to see. Again, it's still kind of controversial because people don't think it represents the indigenous people here. It gives a lot of credit to Captain Cook, which he should get credit for. He's leading the voyage, even though he's not the one to personally set foot here. But it says navigator, explorer, chart maker, scientist, and humanist. 1728 to 1779. You know, without Captain Cook, would we have known this area? I mean, eventually, yeah, but he was such an explorer. I mean, to think about coming all the way from England to hear. So I can't even imagine what it must have felt like then. And then to meet the people and to see the mountains and to see all the snow and then move on to Hawaii. Like, what a contrast. But we're thankful for people like Captain Kirk who went out into the world and explored it and charted it and set new boundaries and new adventures for us all. On to my next Walk with History.